Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here. In this video, I have some incredibly huge news for you about Skyline, and we're also talking about MAME. Let's get started. Alright, we'll kick things off here talking about Skyline, the best and my only recommended Nintendo Switch emulator on Android. Skyline is just about to get a whole bunch more accessible. Currently, the only way to get Skyline is to visit their GitHub page, sign up for a GitHub account, and then you can manually download the APK and install it that way. But things are about to change in a really huge way. Skyline has the okay from Google to launch on the Google Play Store. This is huge. I'm assuming the developers are probably over the moon at this. I mean, it's going to be way easier to download and install Skyline on your device. It's going to be way easier to keep it up to date, and this is going to expand Skyline's reach by a heck of a lot. On top of that, there's a very interesting piece here. This Skyline that got approved for the Google Play Store has Turnip in it. Yes, it's using Turnip Vulkan drivers. Now, at a really high level, Turnip is basically an open source alternative to Vulkan drivers. It has a huge potential to be a lot more flexible than standard Vulkan. Turnip only works with Adreno GPUs though, so if you have a Snapdragon processor, well, you're in luck. For everybody else, you can use the standard Vulkan as well as OpenGL. And interestingly enough here, there is a very unique version of Aether SX2 that has Turnip built in. Aether SX2 is the PS2 emulator on Android. There is a possibility here that Aether SX2 takes Skyline's method to get the Turnip version of Aether SX2 available on that Play Store. Now, obviously, whether or not Aether SX2 Turnip makes it to the Google Play Store will depend on a couple of things. One, on Google, and two, on Talrith, the developer of Aether SX2, and whether or not they actually want to make it available on the Play Store. Truth be told here, the standard version of Aether SX2 is amazing on its own. Moving on now to our favorite multi-arcade machine emulator, MAME. MAME just had yet another release. We're now at version 0.241. And this brings about some very cool changes. Keeping things at a high level, it's now compatible with the Tower, which they say is a rather poor quality imitation of Crazy Climber running on the Deco cassette system. On top of that, they also have brand new software list for the Tandy. And in addition to that, we have some light gun improvements. They state here in the second paragraph, you'll have a better experience with the Zapper light gun, improved PPU graphics and APU sound emulation, and several fixes for the related coin-operated Versus system and PlayChoice 10 systems. MAME has some newly supported systems, including electronic toys from NTEX and Mattel, and a couple more Fidelity chess computers. Additionally here, they've got a bunch of bugs that were fixed, a bunch of new working machines, including the Tower, and a bunch of new working clones. There's actually quite a bit of information in here, so I will drop a link in the description below and feel free to check it out. I do recommend checking out the new working software list editions. There are a bunch of different things in here, including a few notable ones on the SNES. I can see Super Ghouls and Ghosts, the Prototype, NBA Live 97 Prototype, the Peacekeepers Prototype. There's a bunch of prototypes on here. At the end of the day here, I want to say a huge congratulations to the Skyline team. It must be pretty awesome to have your app officially hitting the Play Store, with Turnip, no doubt. Also, a massive congratulations to the MAME team for being awesome as usual. Anyways, that is all I've got for you in this one. Straight to the point, all stuff and no fluff. Let me know your thoughts about anything we talked about today in the comments below. Are you excited about Skyline hitting the Play Store? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, leave a like. If you didn't like this video, leave a like. Hit that subscribe button, check out my other videos. Don't tempt fate, save your state.